So my name's Harleyjo. I'm originally from the United States, specifically Washington State. So it's actually a really funny story how I came across the Graduate Institute. There's a creator on TikTok, of all places, who posted a video saying, like, here's some articles I had to read for my classes at the Geneva Graduate Institute. And I was like, this is so interesting. Where does she study? I have to look more into this. And so then I found the website and I was like, oh, they have a summer program. And I was like, well, great. Now I'll go to the Geneva Graduate Institute and get to explore the social sciences, humanities, like everything that I didn't get in my college career in a very interactive, kind of low stakes way. Out of all 6 modules of the summer program, I've done all of them. I figured I had the time, I had the ability, and if I'm going to really explore like social sciences, international affairs, developmental studies, I'd want to get a taste of everything from humanitarianism to finances to economics.
That's the best answer I could imagine.
Because it's so a la carte and covering such a wide range of topics, you get people of all backgrounds, all ages, all interests, and they're all there to not only learn about the topic being discussed, but also to interact and engage with other people from all across the globe over these things. Before I had come to the Institute, everyone I met, even at my big public university in the United States, were mainly from the United States, especially from in my state. But coming to the Graduate Institute, I made friends with a girl from Austria, someone from Bosnia, someone from Philippines, Singapore, just all over. I feel like there's genuine connections and friendships that I've built here that I've actually continued to maintain even after some of them have left in weeks past. And I don't know, I just feel like the building of those connections was really important for me personally and would probably be like the highlight of the program for me. You're not going to become an expert by the end of the week. There's no way you can become the expert in humanitarianism or international humanitarian law in 5 days. It's just not going to happen. But it is a great way to kind of become immersed in these programs, to kind of learn more about the field and to meet other people and network with people in the field. Coming from a STEM background in wildlife, ecology, humanitarianism, and international finance, I have no idea. I had no idea. That's the more important thing. But I've left out of it, or came out of it with a better sense of, okay, well, I think this is kind of how it works. And I want to explore a little bit more of this. I want to look more into that. So I think my biggest piece of advice would be to come into it with an open mind and maybe less fear about, oh, well, I have no background in the field. Growing up in high school, I was part of my high school's FFA chapter, which is the Future Farmers of America Association. And so I kind of brought that background with me to the Institute. And so during the week where we learned about the UN and the UN's history and a lot of the work that the UN system does, I did my own personal deep dive on some of the resolutions that they've had votes on. And I found out that in years past, the United States, my country, has voted no against having food as a human right and is in the very small minority of people to do so. But because of their vote no, it didn't pass. So food isn't a human right. I just thought that was appalling, frankly. And so I went home to my Airbnb home that night, and I was talking with my mom, I was talking with the mayor of my town, and I've made plans to start a community food initiative when I get back to the US from Geneva. And I want to work with local producers to gather fresh food and produce to give away at no cost to people who need it at food banks, at farmers markets, at community events. It felt right, and I think I wouldn't have had the motivation or the inspiration to actually pursue and go through with this project if it weren't for my time at the Institute.